Welcome back to Destination Playdate. I am your host, Attack Slug, and this is Throne Wars, out on catalog for a price of $7. It is a turn-based strategy game. Think Fire Emblem, think Advance Wars. I'm on stage 3 of 30, all handcrafted stages, and right now only one opposing army. And if you look very quickly, that one says there's 3. So I haven't unlocked stage 4 yet, but it seems like they're going to increase the amount of opponents you're going to have to fight against in this game. But I have not beaten this mission yet, and this game is not taking it easy on me. So how this works, that 1300 number is what I can spend to order more troops. Right now I have one basic soldier with 10 hit points. If you click on the castle, you get to buy more troops. We have for 500, a swordsman, 800, the archer, 1500, the knight, long-range archer is 2500, and that is your current available classes. The more houses you are in control of, the more money you earn to buy more soldiers each round. You can only produce 1 unit per round. I need me some archers. I tried maximizing my soldiers in this matchup before. It did not end well. Now, what you can see is there's one thin path between myself and the opposing army, who has, again, 4 houses and 1 castle, and currently they have 1 archer. If you don't need to move any more units, click on any other part of the map and say, you know what, I'm going to end my turn right there. Having a soldier go over a house will take over that house for you. And here's King Godfrey, my opponent. You won't have it as easy with me as you'd it before. He is King Godfrey, and he's very angry that you have stepped on his land. I don't think you'll have a hard time. You'd be wrong, lady. Have a good fight. Get to the fight. Good fight, good night. So, the opponent making some units and then moving their units. Now, day 2. Let's move our archer upwards and then buy another archer. Now that gives us now 0 in our budget. And again, I can move my soldier here a bit further than the archer, but of course they only have the range of 1 for their attack, whereas archers have much more range to deal with that business. Alternatively, I could have sat here and waited round on round on round to get the much more longer range. Perhaps that's kind of the key for this map. I don't know yet. So let's move our guys in this direction. Game over is losing all of your units. So I'm going to have him hang back over here just in case and move our archers thus. It does seem like the terrain is going to be important in terms of how much damage you might do. If you are perhaps hiding on a forest tile, perhaps less damage because of you're in the forest. I'm not 100% sure on the exact range of the RNG for the damage done, but you can see here, with these 4 houses, I only now have 600 in my funds, and so I'm just going to kind of hang out here and hang back and have them approach me and see how that goes. So I'm going to end turn here and have this gray team move upwards and to see how that goes. Here we go with battle. So they fire, and then we fire, and I'm not sure how consistent that is with the damage. If there's a kind of a range there, that's at this point to me a little bit unclear, having played about a half an hour or so thus far. Once you won this level, you can replay the previous maps, but this time you can choose which side to be on. When I move my character, I can either move or stand still. Either way, with the archer, I can choose the range of my attacks. You can see, not next to me, but I can kind of move the D-pad here into where I want to fire these arrows. So we're going to do that with her. Shoot down to 4, and we get, see, not as much. It always seems like if you are retaliating in an attack, you do less damage than being attacked in the first place, and vice versa. So we've done that. She's locked in. We're going to move her over here and then shoot that and maybe get a good nice 0. Lovely. And then, with 900, we will produce yet another archer. So, this is my current strategy for this type of round because I don't know, honestly, what's going to happen here. So, we do that. End of the deal. Their turn. They currently have 2 archers. They're going to make something else and then move up their ladies to... Oh, they made it just a standard regular soldier. That being said, I want to keep on keeping on. Also of note, if your soldier is back at the house, they will gain back 2 hit points per turn. That is an important thing to note here in the game. So I'm going to head over here and just keep on just trying to be defensive currently. If we are both making the same amount of money per turn, it does seem like kind of a stalemate thus far. So that being said, move over here, end my turn, and see what the king over here does. He moves, he doesn't move, and she fires at me. With that, we lose 3, and they lose 3. Day 7 on the business. They're bringing in their soldier from the rear, and we're just going to hopefully volley some arrows here consistently and hope for the best with that. So down to 4 and down to 5. And then move her over here. And again, we can kind of catty corner that shot, which is nice. So hopefully 0. Yep. And I do want to move back this one to a house at some point to gain back my hit points. Would be nice. But in the meanwhile, we don't have enough for another archer just yet. So we're going to end that turn. Thusly, we now have 1,000. And they'll produce another archer, I think. And then they'll move their soldier man over here. Now, soldier man only can attack in the 4 squares surrounding him. Which means he is wide open to get shot at from afar, which is lovely. So, only down to 8 though, which is going to be a problem for me. But if I move you over here and shoot him from there, like so, down to 3. And then if I take you to the house to gain health back, theoretically, down to 0. Okay, that's where perhaps the RNG is a danger. But the question now is, should I save up for better units? I feel like maybe the long range could shoot over this water deal. And that would definitely give me cause for victory. That being said, move to the house here and then just end the turn and see what the opposing side decides to do. He moves up and then attacks, and then she can't, like, retaliate there because the archers have that range where it has to be, you know, some distance to do that range. Which means from over here, I can just kind of hold off and then launch the arrow. That one is a 0. And then maybe I can start advancing my peoples here, but even then, it just seems like they don't have enough health to really do what I want them to do, which is a problem. So they have 2 archers and 1 standard soldier. I'm back to 9 health on this archer, which is great. But I'm still about 1,000 from where I want to be in terms of buying that long range. And honestly, not even sure how long that range is going to be. It is day 13. We can finally purchase the long range. Again, the other options here are the knight. So give me the long range. I want to know, how long is the range? That's my biggest question right now. We're going to find out in one more freaking turn. What is nice is that you can see how much money they have in their bank when they're taking their turn. So, here we go. If I move right here, can I shoot across the water? Is that an option? It does not seem to be an option. They're going to build a unit. Then I have 3 on their archers. And then moving up to get themselves put full of holes. That's the plan. Now, if I can't go from across the water, and I can't move right now. So that's kind of a problem from where she's at. So let's move this archer up here. And then move long range up here. What's her range? How do I know what her range is? Like, that's kind of my biggest question right now is what is the range of my long-range archer? I don't actually know. Let's move her up here and see what it says. Nothing. Interesting. Now, she cannot fire from that distance. Where is my distance? Yes. All right, so. Wow. Decimated. Love to see it. Which means we'll move up this girl here and then finish her off. Like that. All right, you've got an archer and you've got a soldier. And you got 600 in your bank. So, day 18. Let's shoot you. And then move up my big archer. And shoot you. Yeah, that's what you want to see. From 7 to 0. Worth the wait for the unit. Lovely. And then put another archer on the back line here. Let's end this turn. I'm assuming they're going to build another unit here, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, they can build another archer. But they got to move their archer up. I'm sorry, they built a soldier. That was a mistake. It was a mistake. From downtown! And yes, I lost one there on the exchange, but however, if I can reach this, no, I can't reach from there. Boo! Well, look, we keep on moving up here because we have a whole host of arrows to throw at the opposing side, and I have enough to even get more. If I do the proverbial Zerg rush with archers, that might work out for me in this matchup. Again, turn-based strategy. You must have a strategy. The problem with this path here is that if you have all soldiers and they have all archers, you can't make any headway. You're just kind of at an impasse, and that's a problem. So, maybe 3. If I can get one more, it's not going to reach. But if I can get one more, yeah. Unfortunate. All right, well, okay. End turn. We're so close, though. Yeah, they're going to build another unit. That's okay, though. That's okay. We should be fine here. Yeah, we lost one there. Not a problem. Okay, so. That being said, you can get murked. Like that. Now, if I were to take over more houses, then I can, indeed, make more money on each of these rounds to produce more units, is the idea here. So, move the whole line up, if you will. And you know what? Give me a good old knight here, in the back line, because why not? End that turn. Because this dude is just going to get totally, hopefully, trashed here. Maybe. And we lose what, 1? 2. Okay. This should hopefully finish the fight with 1. And then from the back line, another 1. Please be 0. Victory for the Attack Slug. 1 in 22 days. New level unlocked. The victory is yours. That dude is psyched. And yes, 3 teams on this map. Now, in order to play local multiplayer, pass and play with your friends, you hit right on the D-pad until both symbols are human players. And then you pass and play locally with that multiplayer. In any event, this is Throne Wars. It is out now on catalog for $7. I am your host, Attack Slug. Link down in the description. Keep on cranking. I'll see you next time for more videos right here on this channel. And I'm out.